This is a Linhai BigHorn 400cc. We're going to put this baby together. And, I'm going to put it together and check it out.
Alright, step one in preparing and assembling the CUV 400 is acquire your hardware kit packet and separate everything. Make sure everything's in its place, everything's separated per part, and it'll make installation a lot easier. First step is we're going to go ahead and assemble the rear independent suspension. So we'll go ahead and get to that and then follow up with videos every step of the way. Alright, here we are, part one. Pretty much first assembly step is installing the rear independent suspension. This kit comes with two full shocks and shock absorbers with the springs. Alright, and you're going to use your M10 125/63s for your top, and you're going to use your M10 125/50s for the bottom. Over here we pretty much just got one already made up. It's pretty simple. You're just going to go ahead and install your M10s, the number ones on the top, washer and nut, and that same thing as for the rear. Right at the bottom, right there. See if we can get a better glimpse. Yep, pretty much right there at the bottom. Those are going to be your M10 125/50s. Alright, what we're doing here is very important. Make sure to use Loctite blue on all your threads. That way it locks them securely and everybody has a safe ride. Alright, that's pretty much the right side. First step, installing your rear suspension. We're going to go ahead and do the other side, which is exactly the same. And then we'll go ahead on and move on to step number two. Alright, here we are again. We're still on step number one, installing the rear suspension. This is the left side of the CUV. We already went ahead and installed the right side. I just wanted to show you step by step how it went. Pretty much to secure your top, add your M10s, dangling, and just find your rear position, which is right there, and install it. Same way like we discussed, Loctite, tighten them up, should be good to go. Alright, welcome back everybody. We've got the rear suspension on. Step number one, nuts in place, everything secured, tightened up and Loctited. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and step number two. Which one to go ahead and do now? 8 psi's, no more than that. Some people like it hard, some people like it a little softer. I recommend do not go over 10 psi's. In this case, we're using 7 to 8. Go ahead and do that. The kit actually comes with a pressure gauge, which is pretty good. It lets you dial it in really accurate. And then just remember, installing these, the taper side goes in the rim, towards the rim. And then that is a 19 millimeter. So we're going to go ahead and use that, impact it, and go ahead and install it. Once we got it on, we'll get back with you and I'll run through with you exactly how to tighten it. Alright, we're back. We've got the wheel installed, still a little loose, so we can run with you exactly how to do it. Just make sure you're pretty much secure. Same thing we've been doing with every single thread. Anything you tighten on here, use your Loctite blue. That way you have a nice, safe, secure lock, and you know that nothing's going to come loose. So pretty much just run them across each thread. Once you do that, just go ahead and install your lug nut. Tighten them up. You should be good to go. It's the same for all 4 wheels. Apply it on, throw it, and go ahead and just secure it. Alright, now we're in about our phase 3 of the installation and assembly of the CUV 400. As you can see, we've got the rear suspension on, as well as the front suspension. Tie rod hooked up, all 4 wheels, and now we can start putting it together as far as plastics, roof, doors, tailgate bed. That'll all come in the next installments in the next videos for phase 4.